I'm Athina and I'm grateful that you're here with me today. Today we are having the second part of the how to spot a scammer account and a fake tarot reader. I already did part 1, and if you haven't watched that one already, please make sure to watch that first. The link is in the description down below because it will make the second part a lot more understandable, because I speak there about some facts already about how to spot a scammer account and what makes a tarot reader a fake tarot reader. And in this part, the second part, I'm going to show you clear evidence on how to differentiate between a scammer and a fake tarot reader, because I've gathered some examples and I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to read about it and talk to you, and hopefully make sure that I will put in the images here so that you can see it also while I'm talking about this. So now let's get started with the first thing. If you may know, and if you have Instagram, you know that there are a lot of scammer accounts on Instagram roaming around and impersonating the big accounts on spirituality, on tarot readings. Even Rebecca Campbell, who's an author, she made the starseed oracle and the Work Your Light oracle, the Rose oracle, and newly also the Healing Waters oracle. She writes books and so on. Even she has fake accounts made by those scammers that want to scam people to get money from this. So now I'm going to show you that once I was on Instagram, someone that I followed explained that on Instagram you can see the information of the account. When you tap onto the person's profile, you see what they write about themselves. Then underneath you have the posts and the reels, and at the right upper corner there are 3 dots, and when you click there you get a menu where there's stating that report or blocking the person, and there is also information about the account. And the person that told us in a story is that when you click there you can see if the place where they are living is also shared. So she showed that she herself is from the United States. Yeah, it's the United States. Got confused with the German way. It's from the United States of America. Then you see USA. And that the fake account will either not have the USA or something different. So as I was with my Instagram account that I have for my YouTube channel, it's the same name as my YouTube channel, Athina the Owl. It's also linked in the description if you want to follow me there. Shameless self-promo while talking about serious stuff. I'm sorry. While I was there, because my profile is open for everyone, I get those scammers that want to follow me because I'm following the big accounts, the right accounts, the correct person behind it. And so the scammers started to follow me, and I was like, okay, let's see where are they from. And if you know Shanetta Divine's Tarot, you know that she has 3 Instagram accounts. One that is called Netta's Divine Tarot. The other one is Shanetta's. Wait, let me see before I talk bullshit. What's her real? I think Shanetta's Intuition. Shanetta's intuition, and then you know that she has her own website, goldenlineage.com. And the Netta's Divine Tarot, the fake account, started to follow me, and I was like, let's go information. And here you see, hopefully I put it here, you see the fake account where they entered on February 2022, because it's in German, because I have my Instagram in German. It's saying that the place from this account is Nigeria, and that this person had changed their names 3 times. I'm going down like this. So, entered February 2022, is from Nigeria and has already changed their names 3 times. And if you look now here, to compare those two, we have Netta's Divine Tarot, the original, the authentic Shanetta. She entered Instagram on December 2018. She is from the United States of America and never changed her name. So, you see, if you know where the original account is from, you can see that as soon as there is a country that doesn't make any sense, you can report the fake account and tell them that they are impersonating someone that you follow. That is a new thing on Instagram, but unfortunately Instagram doesn't do shit about those scammer accounts and just lets them be, and they don't take them out or just anything at all. So you may know Anita Sarin, formerly also known as Stargirl, the Practical Witch. Here we have the fake account, and you can see that Anita Sarin is written with 2 E's and has an underscore on her name. Then the date that this account was made was March 2019. Unfortunately, the place is not shared from where they are, but again, they changed their names 3 times. And if you go and see here now the original Stargirl, Anita Sarin, you see that her name doesn't have any underscores, there are no letters that are double, that she entered Instagram on April 2016, that she is from the United States, and that she changed her name 2 times only, because from Stargirl the Practical Witch she changed it to Anita Sarin, and I don't know if before she also had a different name. So that is the original here, and the fake account here. And you can see the fake account they participate on Instagram, they make it after the person became big and all the things. You have seen it with Anita Sarin. She was on Instagram already in 2016, while the fake account only made the account in 2019 and already changed the name 3 times, because they are using all different big accounts to get money. And now from someone that is, you know, Shanetta's Divine Tarot, back to her, I'm going to show you that mostly the fake accounts, I'm putting the fake account now here, you can see again Shanetta's intuition. The intuition has 2 E's, eyes, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm pronouncing as in German. There are 2 eyes in intuition, in the beginning and at the end. That's already a big red flag of the thing that I've said in the previous video. And then you can see also that this person has made only 25 posts, has 1,192 followers and follows 122 person. And if you know, the right Shanetta's intuition has like a certain thousands of people. It's more than 10,000 K, well, 10K or more that follow her, and she has more. Unfortunately, I didn't screenshot it for myself, the right information about Shanetta's intuitions account, but I will be putting the original one here that you can compare the difference between the posts, the followers, and the one they follow. And also you can see here on the fake account that their name is Lisa, so they were still changing the account to make it as Shanetta's intuition, but we all know that Shanetta is called Shanetta and not Lisa. So hi Lisa, who are you? It's probably one other person on Instagram that has a lot of followers. I assume that this account was also impersonating them. And you can also see that this fake account wrote there, I will DM asking to do readings. And this is another big red flag. If you watched my first video, you know readers don't go searching for people to read for. It's imagine like you going outside and a doctor coming up to you and saying, hey, you need a checkup. I think you have anemia. The doctor doesn't go around searching for patients. The same goes for readers. We don't go searching for querents and seekers that want to have their questions answered. They come to us. Then we have someone that I don't know if they have a account on YouTube, but I follow them on Instagram. Here is the fake account again. I think I'm going to make it like Shanetta's and the fake account intuition. Normal, like again, here the fake and there the right one. Sorry for the confusion. So the Soulful Tarot 8. Again, this account entered in November 2022. They are from Nigeria and changed their name 2 times. The original account, Soulful Tarot, doesn't have a point. The account was made in July 2019. Again, the difference in the year, and it's from the USA and never changed their name. So again, the fake account has a point. It's from Nigeria. Now, remember, Nigeria is going to come up again. And change their name, as the original was made before and is from the United States and never changed their name. So you know all ASO Tarot as well, I'm pretty sure. Here we have again the fake account. By the way, ASO Tarot, she changed her name on Instagram, so this was a picture I took before she changed her name and before she got verified on Instagram. So look if the person, the big account that you follow is verified or not, because some of them are getting verified because of the constant scammers and Instagram not doing anything. So here we have the old name from ASO Tarot on Instagram. Real ASO Tarot, and you can see there is an U after the tarot, and tarot doesn't have a U. The account was made on December 2022, again from Nigeria. and changed the name one time. The real Esotero entered in June 2021 and is from the US, and changed now the name to something different. I think it was World of Aso or something like this. I don't remember, and I don't have Instagram on my iPad because I'm looking at the screenshots I made on my iPad. But Esotero is verified. She has the check mark on Instagram, so you can check on that as well. So what is also interesting of those fake accounts is that I forgot what I wanted to say. Unfortunately, I forgot what I wanted to say about something that was really important. And maybe I will remember it after we move on. But yeah. If you combine the first video and this video, you will already know a lot of how to find the scammer accounts on Instagram. So pay attention to the points that I've mentioned. And there was something else that I wanted to mention about Instagram and the scammer accounts, but I unfortunately forgot it in the heat of the moment. This happens when you don't make notes. I'm talking now to me. So then more to the fake accounts, or now not to the fake accounts, but more on the switching onto the fake tarot readers and the fake psychics out there. As I've said in the first, I hope I said it in the first video, they are searching for those desperate people that will fall into their bullshittery. So if I have talked about in my Instagram, and I post there sometimes pick a cards and collective readings, and I've read up on the others that I follow and see what they do and things like this. What you make with Instagram as a normal person. And then there was this person that started to follow me, and I was like, oh cool, I got a new follower, but they never liked any of my posts, looked at my stories, and I was like, it's one of them again. Because there are a lot of accounts that follow you, but then they drop the follow because you didn't follow them back. Like, it's those that are only following people so that the people, they are following me, maybe I should follow them too, and afterwards they drop the follow because you are following them now. So one of those accounts followed me, but I didn't think much about it. I thought, well, they are going to have to leave me alone again, and I will lose a follow, but whatever. And then one day I received the message on my phone, and this person sent you a message, and I was like, a message? What do they want from me? And then I opened the message and I had to laugh. I really had to laugh hard that I made a screenshot of this and sent to the Amino community that I'm in, to the staff members, and said, hey, look at what I got, just for your information, to the people from my community. The last relationship I was in was 9 years ago, when I was a teenager. So you see here again a beautiful fake psychic. So I'm going to put this here so that you can follow me while I'm reading it out loud to you. But this is a fake psychic because they are fishing for people. And you will know why afterwards. Let me read it. Hello, I'm a psychic and a spellcaster. I got an intuition for you while passing through your profile on a breakup issue. And you remember I said that the last relationship I had was 9 years ago when I was a teenager. So this already makes no sense. Then the best part is I'm a licensed intuition helper. I never knew that there were licensed intuition helper out there. I never knew that you could get a license for intuition. Mostly this doesn't exist in normal fields. I know that in the UK you can study mediumship and so on. They're more open, like even Reiki, because I'm a Reiki teacher master now, and my Reiki teacher is from there, and told me that Reiki is accepted by the government and that in hospitals you can find Reiki practitioner there. So if it was the UK, I would say okay, yeah, could be true. But normally you don't get a license for intuition. Most of the countries don't look well at psychics and people with intuition, because Hollywood, of course, had to do a lot of movies showing fake psychic people and fake tarot reader, or like saying that all tarot readers and all psychics are hippies, or whatever they assume and make a stereotype of. So most people would be like, aha, I'm psychic, and think, well, it's one of those fake people, like the movies that I've watched. So I'm a licensed intuition helper. I help men and women live their authentic self. I have the powers and ability to help you get your lover back after a breakup and put a perfect stand to your relationship. And I can help remove third party from your partner's life. My spells are efficient, which guarantees no harm and is reliable in your relationship. If you and your partner have been together for long and they no longer fear for you, you can make use of my spell charm to get them to love you back and banish all third party from their life. You might be thinking of how to make your ex fall in love with you again. I have the perfect solution for you. Don't hesitate to text me if you need any relationship help. I also restore back peace, happiness, respect, and love in your relationship. Do you need my services? Well, first of all, this is my opinion. Now, it's not everyone that shares it. But if you cast a spell on someone else, a love spell, they are not loving you for who you are, but they are manipulated into loving you. So sometimes love spells, if done like this, manipulate the other person into loving you. It's a love spell that is talking to you and not the genuine person. And this is manipulative, not the genuine love. So please be sure to not put any love spells on someone else. If you want to be more attractive, you can do some beauty spells on yourself and make yourself more attractive. But if you do it to someone else, you are controlling their emotions or their mind with those spells, and this is manipulation. I'm going to rip that band-aid off. It's manipulation. So practically, this person is without ethics and wants to put on a spell on the other person for them to love you back. Then second time, if you want your ex to come back, well, for me, myself, I have 2 exes, and the relationship, both of them, didn't work out for a reason, so why would I want them back? So of course there are people that recently broke up and are still in love with them, and I understand that they want the other person to come back, but sorry to say this, sorry to rip that band-aid off, but there was a reason for the breakup. Either maybe you overstepped the boundary, or they overstepped the boundary on you. Something didn't work out for a reason. And as many people say this, rejection is divine protection. So a breakup could also be a form of protection to you. So, well, psychic they aren't at all, because if they were really psychic, they would know that my breakup was more than 9 years ago. Ethics, I can find them here. As I said, manipulative and so on, and your ex broke up with you, or you broke up with them for a reason. And if you need help with a relationship, why don't you go to a psychologist or to someone that has a diploma on relationship advisors and so on? I know there are professionals out there with their thing that help with relationship, like the relationship psychologists, therapists, that some married couples go there to fix their relationship, to help with the communication that may not be I wanted to speak in German now. That the communication that is not working out, and how to fix that, and how to change maybe the communication to talk more to each other. There are therapists for that out there. Why would you go to a psychic, sense, intuition helper for relationship help? Why don't you go to a professional, or to maybe a friend that is in a relationship and it works out for them, to ask for advice? Or if you, not everyone can do this, but asking the parents that are maybe in a long relationship, if it's working out, of course, and if it's a healthy relationship, asking them for advice. So why would you go to a stranger? And again, this message that you're seeing here is copy-paste. It is code. It's something they sent to more than one person to fish exactly for those that really recently broke up. And those that recently broke up, they will be, oh my God, how did they knew? Well, my friend, they sent this to 100 other people, and under this 100 people they sent, there are at least 10 that went through a breakup. So of course they are going to find you. Just food for the thoughts. Then here, someone that I follow as well on Instagram, Lover of the Moon. I don't think that she has a YouTube channel, but she only Instagram, and she put this on her story to show, hey, be cautious, this is a scammer DMing you. And you can see the thing again on how those scammers work. So hello with emoji. How are you doing? I'm going through my followers. That's when I saw your profile and felt some energies towards you. That's why I DM you. Can I consider you for a reading, beloved? First of all, why should someone go through their followers? So why should I take the time to go through who is following me? Of course, currently I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, so it's easy for me to go and see who is following me. But the Lover of the Moon, the correct account, has more than 10k followers. So why would they go through all the followers? looking at their profile, why would you do that? And then you saw the reply of the person, seriously, how about trying that scam with someone who doesn't do their own readings? Hilarious and fake as fuck. Boo, bye. That was a good one. So like, then when I posted the first part of how to spot a scammer account and fake tarot reader on my Athina community, people started to comment on the post because I let everyone know that I made a video of this and post, and they started to write what they perceived fake accounts use. And I'm going to put it here because this is the thing that I put into my notes, and how I write down all my ideas for my videos on my phone notes. That's why number 20 is how to spot a scammer account part 2. So one thing that people wrote about is, should I consider you for a reading? As I've said in part 1, a reader never goes in search for someone to do a reading on. The person that wants a reading should search for a reader. Then excess emojis. I'm sure there are people that write with a lot of emojis, but it's excessive, the fake accounts that use the emojis, and I'm like, please, not even teenager write like this. Maybe they do, I don't know, I'm out of this. 10 years ago I was a teenager with 15, but now. Then we have the emoji combo of this hand here and the stars. I don't use this. There are people that really do use this, but be discerning again. Is this a person that uses it often, or is it a scammer with all the points that I've mentioned in this video and in the first part? Then also really interesting, drawn to you by ancestors beloved. So as I said in the first part of this, my ancestors are not your ancestors, so why should I listen to your ancestors? Why should I listen to my ancestors saying, hey, do a reading for them? My ancestors, they concern about myself or any other part of my family. So we have no relation at all. We are not from the same blood. So, and then we have someone that talked about that there are people still in contact from small accounts and impersonating as them. I don't know about this. Then affirm or interact like. Even big accounts make this. And sorry, but for me personally, if you affirm or interact with giving a like or writing I affirm this, or most of the time is affirm this and double tap on Instagram. Double tap to affirm this message. You are basically giving them a free like. Doesn't it somehow remind you of chain mails? Like, send this to 20 people and you will have 10 years of luck. That's just point blank spam. So affirm or interact to confirm the message. Like, most of the time you are just helping them get more followers. It's like a chain mail. It doesn't work like this. If you are not meant to have luck for the next 5 years because you need to learn a hard lesson, the universe is going to give you the hard lesson and not luck. Unfortunately. Because you need to learn this. The luck will come later. So, yeah. Then again, the lover of the moon, she put this again on her story about a scammer message. Here you see the excess emoji. Hey lovely, sending you love and light, grand rising. The grand rising I mentioned in the first part of this video, of this video format. I read your name and I felt a strong connection with you, and I thought you might need a reading, love. What is your zodiac sign? So most of the people don't read the names of the followers. They see, aha, they are following me. Okay, that's it. Strong connection with you? Probably not. And I thought you might need a reading, love. Like, really, you are going searching for someone to read on. Scammer 1 already did there yesterday, so you are now scammer number 2 doing the same thing again. So, and what is your zodiac sign? Well, I don't need your information to do a reading on you. I just need to connect to your energy to get the reading. So your zodiac sign is information I don't need. As a reader, I don't need the information. Why would general readings work out? Because I've asked you, yeah, what is your zodiac sign before doing a pick a card reading on YouTube? No. Because I connect to your energy. Because you, in the future, are going to click on my video. And you've accepted the connection of the energy for me to tap into. So why should I need your zodiac sign? And there is something missing. Hold on. I had one more screenshot I made, but somehow it disappeared from my iPad. Why is that? Let me see. Did I mistakenly delete it? No, I didn't. It didn't. My iPad didn't receive the picture. Well, that is now counterproductive, because on my Amino community that I am in, someone sent me the message of someone, because I was taught they got a reading from this person and they were kind of confused by the reading, and I was like, yeah, well, what did you ask them? And they were like, oh, I didn't ask them anything, they came to me for a reading. And I was like, scammer, hello. And I wrote, hey, look, readers don't go searching for querents. Normally in the Amino community I'm in, if you want to practice a reading, you can state, hey, I am open for some readings. If you want to get one, write me. So you say that you're open, but you're not going to go and click on the profile, hey, I feel connected to you, how about a reading? And no way. So I'm going to make a little cut here. I'm sorry, but I really want to get the message on my iPad so that I can read it for you and then show you as well on the thing, because I find it really important, because it happened to someone and they sent me the message and I copied the message exactly for the reason to put it in this video. So I see you shortly. So I'm back and I've got the message. So this person was highly confused about the reading, and I talked to them, hey, look, this is a scammer, this is not a real tarot reader, because no one would do that, going through profiles and DMing you directly for a reading. And I said, what did they write to you? And they sent me this that I'm showing here now. Because Spirit is showing me this is your me this, you're emotionally drained. So first of all, why should my spirit guides show me that you are emotionally drained? Because when they show me something, it's about my life, because they want that I have a good life. So questioning again. So I'm hearing so many scattered thoughts going through your head and feel like hard. I've been on an emotional roller coaster. When hard, I tap into hard, your energy. What stands hard out to me is the thought that you're hard, not good enough. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, heart. So why the hell would you use so many hearts for nothing? It doesn't even make sense in the message. And sorry, most of the people go through emotional roller coaster and have many scattered thoughts in their head. That's normal. When do you don't have emotional roller coaster in your life? Hello, we are on Earth. Earth is strong when it comes to emotion, and your emotions can go woohoo. And then we have someone sitting white heart, someone sitting white heart. Actually, I have to tell you that I felt a heart, very strong energy connection heart with you when I saw your profile on my friend's suggestion list, heart. First of all, strong energy connection. What are you? My soulmate? My soul family? Either way, normally we don't have any energetic connections. So, and I saw your profile on my friend's suggestion list. What the hell is this? Scammer, what is this? Then afterwards, I read your name and felt a strong connection and think you might need a reading. What's your zodiac sign? This is another scammer thing. So like, I read your name and felt a strong connection. What are you? My soulmate? My soul family? Do we have an energetic connection somehow? Why would you ask me for a reading if we are soul family? We are friends, we are family, huh? So scammer, it makes no sense. And I hope that you, my viewers, are now seeing that, are asking yourself, well, the scammers make no sense, those messages make no sense at all. And unfortunately, there are people that fall for those messages, that really, because they are going through a hard time and are vulnerable, and then someone out of nowhere claiming to be a psychic or claiming that spirit is showing me that you're drained, are falling for this shit. If you follow the points I've mentioned in the first part of this video series and this video here, you're going to be a master in figuring out scammers and their bullshit. And now I remembered what I wanted to mention and I forgot about it. It was not about Instagram, it was about YouTube. So I've watched sorry for the side note. I was thinking I was ending the mention, and my brain finally remembered something that I also need to mention. That I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video I've done about scammers account and so on, but this is new. I found this recently this week. I've watched one of Anita Serene's video, pick a card readings, and I found it helpful, and I wrote my comment, pile this and this. Thank you for the reading. This and this is what's going on. I really needed it, and so on. And I posted it, thanking her for the video. And later I saw that someone commented on my comment, and I was like, what? And I went there, and then there was written, I don't remember if it was Anita Serene or it was Stargirl the Practical Witch, but I think it was more Anita Serene Telegram. And I was like, what? The name of the account. And underneath such of bullshittery. Hold on, I have YouTube on my app, on my iPad. Maybe I can find the comment and read out loud what there was written. Maybe no, because I reported the comment. Yeah, it's not here anymore because I reported the comment. But either way, I got the comment of Anita Serene's Telegram, and they were talking something incomprehensible. I was like, this is not even English. Me as a non-native English speaker was like totally confused what they were writing there. I didn't understand nothing, and they wanted me to contact them, and I was like, spam? Hello, scammer? I'm going to report you for spam. And I was like, okay, now people are going to around making accounts where they're stating that this is the Telegram or the WhatsApp of this reader, and they are saying that you should contact them. So if you are not friends with the reader personally, don't know them, why should they again? Like I talked in the first part of the series, why should they share their Telegram or WhatsApp with you? This is bullshit. So, and I got really passionate about this because it's really, I don't want people to get scammed by those. I was on the brink of swearing like a sailor. I don't want people to get scammed by those things. That's why I'm doing those videos, to either share with my Amino community, because we have people there that don't know much about divination and tarot readings, and we also have underage, because Amino is open for people that are 16. Even in Europe, apparently in Europe you can even have this when you are 13. So we have some underage in our community, and those are the most vulnerable because they don't know much about the subject, are getting into it, and are more vulnerable and more easily to be manipulated by those scammers. And the other group that those scammers search for are those that are already rock bottom hit because something bad happened in their life, and they make those texts and copy paste it and write it to 100 people, just waiting for that one or two that are really going through something to answer them. Hey, you are right. How did you know that? Please, people, be discerning. Take the information I gave from this video and the last video that I did to not fall for them and share. This is the only time I'm ever saying this on my YouTube channel. If you follow me already for a time, you never heard me do this in any other videos. The only exception is for the how to spot a scammer account, fake tarot reader. Share this with others that you know that are into divination, are into tarot, are into spirituality. People need to know the facts and the strategies of those scammers so that they don't fall for them again, or don't fall for them at all, because there are too many scammers out there, and most likely it's only one, because we saw it on the Instagram things that it's always somehow from Nigeria. Thanks, brain. Got remembered again. Something from Instagram. What I started to do if an account starts to follow me is I search up their name. I go on the search on Instagram and I type their name to see if there are other accounts with the same name written differently, and then I look at if, and most of the time I find another account with some K's followers, 12K followers, 10K followers, and then I see, okay then, so this is the scammer of this account, and blocking. So something that you should do if you have Instagram is looking up the names of accounts, because sometimes they follow you on an account that you don't follow either, and you may not know the original account. So just checking, it doesn't take much, it's just 5 seconds. You search for the name of the account to see if there are other accounts with the same name, and then you know, scammer. So this was something that I forgot to mention when I was talking about the Instagram. Thank God my brain remembered it. But yeah, back to the ending and outro of this video. Please share and like this video so that others can see this and learn about how an real ethical reader behaves, because no ethical reader would go and search for people with, hey, I felt drawn to your energy, how about a reading? How about I scam you of your money? No. And yeah, a little bit provocative here to the scammers, because I'm all the fire signs. I like to put in gasoline in the fire. No, but I'm being honest. It's something I'm really passionate about it, because I don't want others to get scammed. So please like this video, share it with people that you know are into divination as well and may not know about the subject, or are prone to fall into scams, because there are people that are prone to fall into scams. Comment down below. It's going to help the video reach more people. More need to know about the scammers and what they do, and they're strategic, because as soon as people know the information, they are not going to fall for it, and the scammers are going to lose their jobs. Thankfully, they are going to lose their jobs and need to be more honest with their work. And I'm talking to you, scammer. You know, karma, the world is looking at you, and you scamming people, the karma is going to come back and bite you. That's the universe work. They're going to come back and bite you because you were untruthful, dishonest, and made someone miserable because you scammed them of their money. So, my dear owls, thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Don't let yourself get scammed. Bye!